Here to see their heroes, the Warrington Wolves, already on the pitch. Let's run through the Warrington team for you. Warrington have Brent Gross at fullback, Henry Farfeely, Martin Gleeson, Toa Coelov and Stuart Reardon as the three quarters. Lee Breers and Chris Bridge as the half-backs. Chris Lightvoll, John Clark and Paul Wood in the front row. Logan Swan and Mike Wainwright in the second row, and loose forward, Ben Westwood. Warrington substitutions are Michael Sullivan, Rob Parker, Paul Noon and Paul Rauhihi. The Bradford Bulls line up as follows: Marco Withers, Marcus Bye, Ben Harris, Carl Price, Leslie Vinacolo, Yestin Harris, Paul Deacon, Stuart Fielden, Ian Henderson, Andy Lynch, Shantane Happy, Chris McKenna, Jamie Langley. The game's underway, and here is Stuart Fielden taking the ball forward strongly for the Bradford Bulls. Bradford substitutes. The referee is yet to award it. Has he given it? Well, the grounding looks okay on the big screen, but something has gone wrong for Bradford. Warrington fans will be happy. The Sky video ref taking an eternity, and it's no try. Here's Westwood powering his way forward. The pitch was in really bad condition for the whole game last week in the Challenge Cup. Plenty of sand on it, and it looks okay at the moment. Will it hold up? Westwood, Wainwright, should I say, has been pushed backwards. Lightvoll. Warrington put the kick in, and Withers is underneath it. Plenty of cold hands out there on the pitch and in the stands. It's been a freezing cold half an hour before the match. Rain, sleet, snow, you name it, we've had it. Here's Deacon, Langley. Shantane Happy playing in the second row and hands it on to his normal wing partner, Leslie Vinacolo. Lynch. Two really strong sides out there on that pitch at the moment. It's Deacon who puts a really high kick up, and Reardon playing against his old club, trying to get himself over the whitewash. Clears the danger for Warrington Wolves. Bridge hands it on to Gross. Wainwright evades one tackle, gets himself 5 yards further forward. Bridge in at dummy half. Bradford are the World Club champions, let's not forget that. And Warrington will have it all to do. Pressure was put on Chris Bridges. He took the kick, but he got it away. It's in the hands of the Volcano. Withers charging up the middle. Here's Harris. Good tackling from Warrington. Mike Wainwright. Paul Wood as well in there. Fielden. Such a powerhouse forward, Stuart Fielden, always looking for the offload. Deacon takes it high above his head, gets the kick into the corner. Could be a mistake, and Carl Price could be in. Flying awards the try, and it's Bradford who have a 4-0 lead. So right on the touchline, Deacon looks good. He's missed it, and it's 4-0 to Bradford Bulls. So Warrington with Breers restart. Drops nicely for Yestin Harris. Handed on to Fielden. Brought to ground by Lightvoll. Short pass to Shantaine Happy from Paul Deacon. Deacon puts the kick over the top, and Reardon and Gross will be after it, but the ball could run dead, and it does so. Clark with the tap. That pass did look forward from Clark to Westwood, but the referee allowed play on. Short ball from Clark. Finds Bridge. Had a stormer on this ground, Chris Bridge, last year. Something like 24 points in a man of the match performance from him. Let's hope for another one tonight. Warrington into Bradford territory. Lightvoll running hard. Good step from Chris Bridge. Turns on the gas. Breers. Gross takes the tackle. Had Gleeson and Farfeely on his outside. Kick over the top. Is Bridge down? Yes, he is! Warrington have equalised. The kick should be a formality, and they should go into a 6-4 lead. Great work from the half-backs, Breers and Bridge.
That's a try for Warrington Wolves, number 25, Chris Bridge.
Breers makes it 4 points to 6. Both sides exchanging a try apiece. But there's a knock-on, a mistake from the kickoff. Paul Wood punches the ball in anger. So after good work in scoring the try, they go and concede a scrum 10 metres out. Good defensive set now required as Langley comes forward. Andy Lynch had the supporting Deacon coming barnstorming on his outside, couldn't find him, but they do find Harris. Michael Withers. Reardon's in there. Bridge and Wainwright also. Leon Price, so we say Carl Price, with another formality try. The gap opened up out wide. Warrington went for the intercept, but Carl Price took full advantage to get the Bradford Bulls back into the lead. Paul Deacon with his second attempt. Another that goes wide. So after getting themselves back into the game, it's Warrington who conceded the second try from that mistake. Bradford capitalising. Here's Langley. Big hits from John Clark, almost dislodging the ball from Shantaine Happy. So just 2 points in it. 8 to Bradford, 6 to Warrington. Just under a quarter of an hour gone. The ball's lofted up for Farfeely to catch. But Lynch is in there, Langley's also in there as well. Big hit from Stuart Fielden on his ex-teammate Stuart Reardon. Reardon, in his comeback game against London Scholars last week, showed what he's got in the bag. He's got a real bag of tricks and speed to burn as well. 80-metre try last week. Gleeson got the ball away to Farfeely. Breers slips on the turf, gets away from 2 tackles, gets the kick in as well. Good kick, Marcus Bile will have to return it the full length. The ball drops in front of Yestin Harris, he leaves it for Withers. Good tackling from Mike Wainwright. Henderson puts the kick over the top and Gross will have to chase this. Can't escape the clutches of Henderson. Bradford were beaten down the middle by Warrington last year, and Paul Cullen says he's going to have to utilise the same kind of tactics. Interesting to note that Brian Noble said last week against Hull that he wanted to get the ball out wide. That's where they won the game in the end. Which game plan will prove the most effective? Here's Logan Swan, another playing against his old club. Clark. That ball went backwards and it's regathered. Warrington chancing their arm a little bit there. Breers shows and goes. Hands it on to Wainwright. He looks around for the support. Clark attacking the line. Logan Swan. Warrington in again. Fantastic work. This looks like Paul Wood making amends for the earlier error, coming up with a try and getting Warrington back into the lead.
That's a try for Warrington Wolves by number 16, Paul Wood.
The kick is good. Another drop ball from Warrington Wolves. This time it was John Clark who couldn't take it in. Paul Cullen must be tearing his hair out. The ball obviously wet in these conditions, and it was Clark who struggled to hold it in. Here comes Marcus By. Now Stuart Fielden. Stopped in his tracks by Paul Wood, and Westwood's in there. The run-around move with Deacon. He gets the ball over the top. Too high for Leslie Vinacolo. Just over 20 minutes gone, and Paul Rauhihi on the sidelines waiting to come on. Not since that first home game at Salford, or should we say at home to Salford, have we seen Paul Rauhihi in a Warrington shirt. Well, here he is. Looks like he's going to come on for Chris Lightvoll. Warrington fans haven't seen the best of Paul Rauhihi yet. Suffered with a hamstring tear, but here's his first touch of the ball. Stays on his feet after that challenge from Langley. Real powerhouse, the Kiwi forward. Captain New Zealand to that euphoric Tri-Nations win. Series win as well. Good news this week that the Tri-Nations will go down under. New Zealand and Australia will jointly host it for 2006. Back here at Odsal, it's Bradford coming forward with Vinacolo. Deacon to Lynch. Yasin Harris. Well, despite those couple of drop balls, it's Warrington who have the lead. 12 points to Warrington, 8 to Bradford at the moment. Here comes Farfaley. Big Joe Vagana about to enter the field of play to counteract Paul Rauhihi. Bradford are penalised. Deacon appeals to Ashley Klein. Clark finds Rauhihi. Stays on his feet, now put to ground. Bridge to Westwood. A gap opened up but was quickly closed. Breers along the line, long pass out to Farfaley and drops the ball. The referee will go with the first knock on. Warrington fans claim the ball went backwards from from Henry Farfaley. And a mistake this time from Bradford. Paul Deacon with a knock on. Bridge emerges from the tackle. Here's Gross. Being driven backwards. Westwood cutting back inside but taking the tackle from Langley. Good kick from Lee Breers. Vinacolo looks like he's injured himself as he drops on that ball. That was a great kick from Lee Breers, really split the defence and troubled Bradford.
The linesman got not giving that pass, it did look forward. Warrington won't complain, is it? Wainwright, great collection of the football from Stuart Reardon. Warrington on the attack with Bridge. Now Breers. Gleeson cuts back on the angle. Every time Rauhi gets the ball, there are 3 and 4 Bradford tacklers on him. Kick through from Breers. Harris diffuses the danger for the Bulls. Breers traps the ball, lays it onto Rauhihi. Sullivan comes on for Ben Westwood. Paul Rauhihi not in his customary bright yellow fluorescent boots.
Substitution for the Warrington Wolves on the 7, Michael Sullivan goes on to replace number 15.
Oh, great stuff! Martin Gleeson with a wonderful try. Look at the celebrations as well. Bradford so disorganised at the minute. Warrington have just cut them to ribbons. Well, the Warrington fans are the ones celebrating. That was a fantastic try from Martin Gleeson as the ball came across. Swift pass to find Martin Gleeson. He beat his man and put the ball down. Breers takes the kick, and it's another good one. So Warrington take the ball in from the kick-off this time. There was no mistake. Sullivan! Really coming on now in recent weeks, Michael Sullivan. Found his confidence. Such quick feet out of dummy half. Wolves are forward again, not given. Big charge forward from Vinacolo. Stanley Jean on now for Bradford as well. This is a drop ball. And a second attempt. It was Brett Ferris who made the mistake for Bradford. Again, Warrington trying the flat passes. But it's Warrington who hold an 8 points to an 18 lead. Bai was almost caught out by Reardon. Good work from the left wing. That try for Martin Gleeson was his first in quite a while, and I'm sure he'd be glad to get over the whitewash. Things like that can play on the mind about not scoring tries, and that was a good one to score. Ferris to Vinacolo. Thunderous tackle from Vinacolo. But Ashley Klein has seen something in back play. It was the first knock on, and Bradford fans desperately unhappy with the referee. They've seen the big screen, but it was a knock on. Good break from Rob Parker. Warrington at times finding big gaps in this Bradford defence. Well taken, Paul Rauhihi. Stanley Jean coming in behind him. Couldn't afford to make a mistake. Stanley Jean throwing himself around. Marcus Bai collects the kick, rampaging forward. Sullivan almost took a kick in the face there. Marcus Bai eventually tackled. An hour ago, I didn't think we'd have a game at all. Now we've got a cracker. End-to-end stuff. And Gross gets Warrington out of trouble. Reardon can't make any yardage. Sullivan steps into dummy half, lays it on to Lightvoll, who's back onto the pitch. Reverse kick this time from Sullivan. No way through. Chris McKenna. Vergana's dropped the ball. And again the Bradford fans unhappy, but that went forward as he dropped it. Talking back to the referee, Bradford as well. Bradford fans calling for every pass to be forward. Sullivan. Martin Gleeson trying to go round the outside. Carl Price dragged him back eventually. Breers with a kick over the top. Bridge! Oh, really unlucky from Chris Bridge. Warrington have been looking for a Nathan Wood for some time. I think this season they found it in Chris Bridge. Got the guile, got the athleticism, got everything. Chris Bridge. So with 2 minutes left, it's still Warrington leading 8 points to 18. Brett Ferris. Warrington won't want a half time to come at this rate. Playing well in this first half. Bradford get a penalty, their first one for some time, and their fans ecstatic at that. Vergana gets to his feet. He's unhappy. Klein, the referee, calling him over with Yestin Harris. And the incident will go on report. So Warrington should hopefully play this first half out. Maybe if they've got time, Breeze could even drop a goal. 12 points the difference at the moment. There's the half-time hooter. It was a great first half for Warrington Wolves. They find themselves in the lead. 8 points to Bradford, 18 to the Wolves. So Deacon kicks off the second half. The ball drops in front of Michael Sullivan. He lays it off to Chris Lightval. I'm sure that Paul Culler will be saying more of the same in this second half. Played the conditions very, very well. Breers with an arm strapped and his leg strapped as well. That's a good kick. Not quite a 40-20. So it's Deacon at the scrum. Marcus By for the Bulls. Fielding gets away from 2 tackles, put down in the end by Lightvoll. Stanley Jean. Certainly the effort and the concentration was there in that first half. It's going to have to be there for another 40 minutes. A mistake from Warrington gives Bradford possession at the scrum. Yestin Harris. Well stopped by Logan Swan. Brett Ferris. Warrington penalised again. Ferris. Oh, that was great stuff from Stanley Jean and then Paul Deacon. But great defence. Here's Vagana! And it's Bradford who are over in the first half and the second half. They're the first to score. So they close the gap. 12 points to 18 with the kick to come. The kick's good from Bradford. What a difference a try makes. The gap just 4 points at 14 points to 18. And Bradford will no doubt have the tails up now as Leslie Vanacolo comes forward. Stanley Jean scored the try that broke Hull's back just a week ago. Fielden, tackled by Swan. Left-footed kick from Stanley Jean. Reardon beats 2 men. Here's Farfili. Oh. Warrington gifting the ball back to Bradford. Bridge caught in 2 minds. This could be very dangerous for Warrington. Breers with the interception. Farfeely on the outside. Michael Withers comes over. He finds Henry Farfeely. Has he got the pace to go around him? Good work from the Warrington 2. Gets the ball away to Farfeely. He's got 2 men to beat. Going for the line! He slides over in the corner, and Henry Farfeely should get the Warrington further into the lead. Well, it was the interception from Lee Breers. The ball back inside to Farfeely, and eventually Farfeely coming up with the ball in the corner for the try. So it's Bridge with the kick. It looks good. It's just sailed wide. Warrington didn't panic. The breakaway from Lee Breers, and between him and Henry Farfeely, they conjured up a good try. Farfeely got himself low and went in at the corner. Rob Parker. One of 5 ex-Bradford players in the Warrington side tonight, Rob Parker. Logan Swan, Toa Coelove, Chris Bridge and Stuart Reardon. And here's Coelove making a break. Passed the ball back inside. It hit the boot of John Clark. So there are 8 points in it. 14 to Bradford, 22 to Warrington. Bradford fans unhappy at the tackle from Breers. Vinacolo powers his way over Henry Farfeely. Falls over his own feet more or less. Deacon gets the ball away. Under pressure, the ball swirling around in the air. Reardon doing well. Tackled by big Joe Vagana. Bradford quickly up in the faces of Warrington at the moment. Quick off that defensive line. Lightvoll driven backwards. Harris. Withers has dropped the ball. But it's Bradford who come up with it at the scrum. The Bradford fans in the opposite stand have come to life. Langley coming away from the ball with the ball from the scrum. Stanley Jean to Joe Vagana. Fielding has dropped the ball and it's Gleeson. He'll come up with it. Surely an illegal tackle from Shantaine Happy and Stanley Jean. Martin Gleeson was almost vertical in that tackle. And the referee explaining his reasons. Parker tackled by Vagana. And it looks like Parker's injured. He's called to the sidelines. Gross takes a big hit on the back of the head. Paul Wood will replace him. Good kick from Breers.
Substitution for Warrington, what was number 16, Paul Wood goes on to replace number 19, Rob Blackburn.
Paul Deacon to Yestin Harris. McKenna tackled by Reardon. Harris forced to kick downfield. Gross collects. Lays it off for Henry Farfeely. Good work from Martin Gleeson, stepping inside tackles. Clark straightens up and runs it hard at the Bradford defence. Kick from Lee Breers. Beats one man, can't beat the tackle of Chris Lightvoll. Logan Swan with the tackle on Yestin Harris.
Substitution for the Bradford Bulls, number 9, Ian Henderson goes on to replace number 19, Brett Ferris.
Clark was penalised. So a real live wire. Ian Henderson back on to the pitch to replace Brett Ferris. What a find he's been for Bradford. Here comes Shantane Happy, the leading try scorer for Bradford Bulls this season. Stanley Jean, the ball spills from his grasp. Martin Gleeson under a crunching tackle from the Vinacolo. The pitch holding up well. So last week's captain Paul Noon Comes on to replace Logan Swan for the Wolves.
Substitution for the Warrington Wolves, number 20, number 8, Chris Lightball.
And Rauhihi back into the game. Paul Cullen using him sparingly as he comes back from injury, but he's working hard, making the tackles. Gross. Paul Cullen changed the side around to give Stuart Reardon a run at fullback last week. Gross was at right centre for 25 minutes or so, and it did work well. If memory serves me rightly, Noon was a try scorer in the game last year on this ground. Let's hope we can get another one. Kick over the top from Sullivan. Sullivan receiving a pat on the back from Mike Wainwright for that kick. Just gives the Wolves a breather. Langley tackled by Noon. Everyone in a blue shirt working hard. Good tackle from Wainwright on the huge figure of Joe Vagana. The ball just holding up and now runs out of play. You still feel that Warrington need another try, maybe even two. Paul Wood. Ben Harris with the tackle. Withers doing well. Warrington penalised. John Clark comes off and replaced by Ben Westwood. Clark breathing heavily. And Westwood fresh onto the pitch but conceding a penalty. Just under 17.5 minutes left. Bradford on the attack. Deacon. Stanley Jean. Ian Henderson. Rawahihi caught for holding down. Bradford attack from 20 metres out with Lynch. Henderson handing it on to Stuart Fielden. No way through for him. Can Warrington keep them out? A long pass out will find Ben Harris. And it's Bradford who score next. 18 points to Warrington's 22 with the kick to come. Kick high in the air. Unsuccessful. Low kick this time from Lee Braid, it's long. Fielden. Just 4 points in it now. This has been a great game. Yestin Harris puts the kick in and Gross will collect it, just returns it 4 or 5 yards. Reardon. Quick feet, Stuart Reardon almost through a tackle, and here's Rawahihi. Couldn't get any weight behind it as he tried to force it backwards. And Farfeely, the gleeful recipient of the mistake from Davina Colo. That's twice we've said that. Should we say the volcano? Paul Rawahihi. A drop ball puts Warrington back on the attack with Westwood. We thought the victory against Wigan a few weeks back was the best performance of the season. If they can win here tonight, it would better it, that's for sure. Bridge dabs a kick through. The danger is averted for Bradford. No.
Just to recount,
I think he pushed him without the ball.
05131, 05131, 2006 World Challenge. You can make your self known if you want to look at the side rating 5 minutes before the end of the game. Substitutions for Bradford boys, one man and Chris McKenna was on rise number 19, bradford.
So here's Wood. Warrington could really do with a try now. Instead, they come up with an error. Just over 10 minutes left.
Don't forget you can vote for the game start on the Manchester by text message on the Arsenal's type 1 Scotland play 144. Send that to 84880. That's 84880. Terms and conditions apply.
So Langley for Bradford is happy, making more or less 10 yards every time. Just 4 points in it, remember. Warrington holding that advantage. Oh, Noon. Chip over from Happe, and there's a mistake here. Marcus By with a ferocious tackle on Ben Westwood. Toa Koilov stepping inside one tackle. Good work from Martin Gleeson. Breers. Oh! Warrington should have held on to the ball. Gross passed it inside and it was picked off. Chance gone begging for the Wolves. That try there might just have been enough to give them the win. As it is, it's still 4 points in it. 18 to the Bulls, 22 to Warrington. McKenna with a long kick. Bradford fans disappointed. They thought it was a 40-20.
Goes on to replace number 3, Ben Harris.
Chris Bridge. Is this 4 points going to be enough? Bradford fans with their arms in the air, unhappy at that decision. Noon spinning out of the tackle. Sullivan. Sullivan making a great break. Lightvoll gets the ball away. Paul Noon is smothered. The ball's released in the tackle. Less than 5 minutes. McKenna. Put to ground. The big man, Vinacolo. Lee Breers feeling the force of that. Long pass out. Great tackle. On the man the Bradford fans call Hightower, Carl Price. And it's Bradford's turn to drop the ball. Warrington fans under the big screen, delighted. Their team have possession at the scrum. Well, there's plenty of time for things to happen in this game. Warrington try to move forward. If they can get a try, it should seal the game for them. An anxious Paul Cullen appears on the big screen. Reverse pass from Sullivan. Breers. Henry Farfield, he jumps high. These are anxious times for all Warrington Wolves fans. 3 minutes on the clock. Yeah. Vagana dragged to the ground by Coelove. Michael Withers. Paul Deacon with a short kick. Knocked on by Vinacolo. The scrum goes down and it's reformed. Klein wants this taken again. Martin Gleeson. Warrington need to get as far upfield as possible. Up the jumper time for Warrington Wolves now. Doing the right thing, just taking the ball up. Nice and easy. Here's Parker. So less than a minute on the clock. Yestin Harris. The ball with Bradford. The tackling fierce from the men in primrose and blue, and here's Stanley Jean lifting the crowd. There's a man out wide. The ball hoofed into the air. Who's underneath it? Brent Gross. Go to ground, Brent. Less than 10 seconds. The clock has officially run down. The game over. Warrington Wolves with their second win on this ground in 2 seasons. What a win. Just look at the fans dancing on those terraces beneath the big screen. The weather was atrocious tonight, but they won't mind about that one little bit. What a great win for Warrington Wolves. Doug, there's a piece for the programme next week.
It is indeed. We're making this an annual event, aren't we? We stood here last year, if you remember, when we'd had a famous win, and we've come and done it again. And it's the best tonic that we can have. I mean, it's going to buck the team up, it's going to buck the fans up, and we go forward to the Easter programme, hopefully on a high, and let's hope we can win those as well.
Well, I thought the Wigan game was the best performance of the season so far, but I think that's just taking the icing.
I think that shades it, yes I do, to come here, which is the most difficult, with a team that's in form, and to win here again must really do a lot for us, and there's no doubt about it. If we can keep playing rugby like this, we're going to be up there amongst the best of them, and we need, after this win today, to fear none.
Well, that's true enough. We'll look forward to the Easter weekend.
We look forward to it, and let's hope the crowd turn up to support the team. I'm sure we can, but we're still Salford. They've been a bogey team, so we've got to say to Salford, although they're playing well and they are doing well, we are going to beat you this time, and let's have a win there and then go on to Castleford in the right spirit.
We hope so. Thanks for joining us, Doug.
Okay. My pleasure, as always. Okay.